Okay guys, so we've got to check the specific gravity now. We tested it before fermentation and I believe it was 1.080.
The initial specific gravity was 1.080. The final specific gravity was 0.950. So you take 1.080, subtract 0.950, and it gives you 0.013 times by 131.25, and that gives you an alcohol by volume of about 17%. Pretty good, eh?
Okay, so there the barley wash is now in the still pot, and what's left in the fermentation bucket is just a bit of slush. So I haven't poured that in because that'll just cause puking and a whole lot of other problems. So we've got a nice clean wash. Okay, so let's put this distiller's conditioner here. We'll just pour it in straight. There's probably just about enough in there. Alright, good. That's into our liquid, so that should stop puking. Now we'll just close this up again and wait for the wash to heat up and the stilling process to begin. Right, so this seals it again, and now it can pressurize and start pushing that vapor through. Check this out guys, in full swing, producing some Scottish barley whiskey. Check this out. So there's the pot still going along, connected with gas, heating up also with an element on the side. Let's check the temperature. 91 degrees and counting. So we'll keep it at about 91 degrees. It seems to be going quite efficiently. So as the wash then heats up, it starts to evaporate, and because ethanol is lighter than water, the ethanol passes through, but the water vapor gets caught on the sides of the copper chamber there, goes back into the wash, but the ethanol gets forced through under pressure. It goes through the condenser over there. Is it a condenser? Yeah, it's a condenser. And what it does is, as the ethanol goes down that pipe, there's a coil in the water, and that passes through and condenses, turns back to liquid, and there you see the product pouring out. And that's going to be the start of a brilliant Scottish whiskey. This one is a little different because what we did was we got aqueduct water, as you saw in the previous video when we made the wash. Water straight from the ground, no chemicals, just pure ground water. And it's going to be the equivalent of the Sky whiskey, because that's what they use, aqueduct water. Look at that, what a beautiful sight. That's pretty awesome, isn't it guys? Producing alcohol in your backyard. There I am sitting in my backyard producing alcohol. I've got my little shed over here. I'll just show you my little alcohol producing shed. There I am sitting in front of it and enjoying the afternoon, enjoying the product of my hard labor. So as you can see, there's the first bottle, and I always take that out as a fire fuel because that's highly flammable, and if there's any bad substance in it, that's where it will be. Now this bottle's full now, we need to swap it over for another one. I'll probably mess a little bit, but it doesn't matter, there's a lot where this comes from. Oops, wastage, there we go. And the next bottle's filling up. We've reached the hearts now. The first bit that comes through, you can taste it as really like fuel, but now it's really smoothed out, and this bit in the fire fuel over here, that really is strong, but the hearts now, it's just nice, smooth, beautiful alcohol, which we're going to add some nice oak, aged oak from oak barrels with whiskey barrels, and that'll add the flavour and take out some of the harshness of it. So I'm looking forward to going through that process. I like it a lot. Just look at that crystal clear, beautiful tasting spirits. I'm going to make a Scottish whiskey with this one, and it's going to be a goodie, I can tell you that now. I have the feeling in my bones. It's talking to me. It's going to be good. So just checking the alcohol content of the first bottle that came out. 65%, or just 62.5%. That's the first bottle. Good, so we'll see what the next bottle comes out as. Second batch, also around about 62%. That's the second batch. Let's see what the third is. So the third is about 60% and still running. Pretty good. 62, 62, and this bottle over here is 60%. Still running. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, our fourth jar is about 55%. 55% and still pouring. Oh man, it's so good. Let me have another taste. See if we've reached the tails. Yeah? Still tastes like hearts to me. Pretty good. Check this out, guys. We're running to the end of our hearts now. I'll just show you the percentages of what we've got. So first day 62%, second 62, the third was 60, fourth bottle 55, fifth 55, and the sixth bottle 50. And that's the seventh bottle coming out there now. But what I've also got, and I'm going to change over now because I think I've got enough of the hearts now. There's enough to make a good whiskey there, pure single malt barley whiskey. I've got some tails from previous runs. So there's some vodka tails and some rum tails. So I'm going to open up the still and I'm going to feed this back into the still again together with that bourbon mash, the bourbon wash that we've got, and run a few more bottles and see what we get from there. So let's see what happens. We're going to try that and I'll separate that and make a different, keep them apart, and then we can use that for making something else maybe. We'll see how we go. Let's do that. Okay, so this is some rum tails that we're going to add in. Adding into the mix now, we'll put some rum tails and some vodka tails that I had from previous runs, and that will just give us a boost again, and we can put that through the still again and get some good. So these are the tails, so it's not very strong, but we're just adding that alcohol content now to the wash again, and to make a further product. And one more. Good use of previous runs. Don't waste it, it's good ethanol. So we'll put it through again. That will mix together with the barley wash that we've got inside there, and we could produce some good spirit from that. Let's see how we go. Cap back on. Fire going again. Alright. Now we'll cook up and start sending it out again, and we'll see what we get from that. Let's check. Alright, so I've added all the tails of previous runs to the still now, because I've got the main product out there for the barley whiskey, single malt, that's all there. And now I've added the tails, and here we're getting good quality at 40% coming out now. So I want to run this until it comes down to about 37% or 30%, and then I can do something with that product as well later on. You can make anything really, add flavorings to make a gin or a bourbon or whatever. So I'll run this maybe another couple of litres and then turn it on. Alright guys, here's the results of our stilling the single malt barley whiskey. So it's a barley wash, it's fermented, and this is the still product. So in these bottles over here, that's what we've got. We've got the barley whiskey, and it starts off at 62% right down to 50%. So those are the hops, so I'll keep that, and that's the pure spirits that we made with the aqueduct water. So that's going to be good. So what I'm going to do to that is add some of the old oak barrel chips, aged oak barrel chips, and that'll then absorb some of the stronger flavors and give off some of the beautiful smooth flavors of the oak. And then this is now just a bottle of, what I've done is I've taken all the tails from previous runs and just chucked it into the still while the still's going, together with that barley wash, the leftovers, and just re-stilling those tails from previous runs of vodka and rum. So this is what I'm getting out of it now. So that there is the second bottle of the tails that I put into the wash, and as you can see, it's still just coming out nicely. So I'll get another couple of bottles or so and see if we can keep the percentage up, maybe up to 30%, and then maybe what I can do with that is just add some flavorings and make a gin or a vodka flavoring, or maybe do something else with it. But yeah, looking forward to playing around and seeing if I can get some good flavors. Alright guys, that's about a wrap. It's been a good afternoon. Thanks for joining me. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. That's great. We're almost up there by 500 subscribers now, so subscribe, like it, share it with others that might enjoy watching the stilling process, and we'll catch up on the next one. Cheers guys, have a good one. Bye.